Alright guys, so we're going to look at stats and awards, but first off, I'm being offered the head coaching job at Alabama and the head coaching job at Oklahoma. Both are 4.5-star teams. We're only a 4-star team, even though we were a 4.5-star team for a while. We're only a 4-star team. Somehow they can, lose and still become a, 4.5-star. Heisman Trophy winner, let's take a look. Miles Umenyiora, he got it with his 40 touchdowns. He broke Barry Sanders' record. Let's look at the All-Americans. Take a look at this. This is going to be interesting. Miles Umenyiora didn't have anybody else. Not a single first-team national All-American. Not a single second-team All-American. We're the number 2 team in the nation. How my quarterback was not the guy. He threw over 26 touchdowns and only had 4 interceptions, and you're going to say that he doesn't deserve what? That's just nuts. All right, SEC. 1 person, 2 people. David Kitchens. David Kitchens is there. Jamie Uzama. There we go. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ben Baggett. That makes sense. And Tyler Fritz. He only missed 1 field goal this season. There we go. Okay, he at least got freshman SEC all-team. All right, Moses Field, same thing, freshman SEC. Awesome. Did we have any others? George West was freshman in pass coverage. And then Kevin Perkins at strong safety. I don't even know if he won the game. And Tyler Fritz. Awesome. All right, so let's look at the award winners. And then we'll look at this playoff bracket and the stats. Miles Umenyiora, Player of the Year. Head Coach of the Year. Somehow somebody other than the undefeated team. Right? Oregon somehow number 1. Just BS. We better beat the crap out of Oregon if we have to play them. Best quarterback. None of my guys. Their quarterback, Jimmy Gunderson. All right. Their defensive end won it. George West was very close. He was 6th. That's not too bad. Corners, Rashid and Pullard, they didn't really do all that well. They just got a lot of tackles. Same thing with Lobato. They just got a lot of tackles this year. Wasn't really a whole lot of interceptions, fumbles, that kind of thing. Miles Umenyiora with the running back of the year, of course. 40 freaking touchdowns, 1,875 yards. I'd say that's a good season. Good season. All right, defensive end, we have nobody. Quarterback, our quarterback was a freshman, so he's definitely not going to be up there. All right, interior lineman, there we go. Nauta, Sateke Nauta. All right, best tight end, nothing, none of mine. Jimmy Walker, 1 offensive coordinator. I was wondering why he wasn't at the top, and then he becomes at the top at the end. All right, he's a master motivator. He's a level 50. He's probably gone after this season. Same thing with him. He's a level 50 scheme guru. He's probably gone after this year. Best linebacker, George West. Awesome. He won it. Ben Baggett was 2nd. Did we have anybody else like Kitchens? Nope. Kitchens wasn't anywhere near it. Best center, not my guy. Lou Groza. I think Fritz should have been up there. He made all of his field goals, missed 1 extra point. I'd say that's not bad. Best returner, definitely don't have anybody there. All right, so we're going to look at the stats. And, let's look at the bracket first. This is the important thing. All right, we're the number 2 seed. Oregon is the number 1 seed. SMU is the number 3 seed. We're definitely going to the national championship looking at this. We're going to play Texas or Cincinnati. We can beat either one of those teams. Neither one of them are going to be too difficult. And then we're going to play SMU or Miami or Michigan. All of those teams we can beat. And then I'm hoping somebody beats Oregon on the way there. I think we beat Utah. I know we beat Notre Dame. Notre Dame's going to be an easy one for us. But Oregon's going to be the tough one. I don't think I've ever beaten Oregon in this game. So I would like to not have to play them. We'll see. We'll see. Somebody might beat them. That's the hope. All right, let's take a look at this. Brett McGarrigle, 2,700 yards, 29 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 76 completion percentage. I'm sorry. He definitely should have been the freshman All-American. That's a great season. He also had 335 yards with 2 rushing touchdowns. All right, Umenyiora, 1,876 yards, 40 touchdowns. 1876, 40 touchdowns. He broke Barry Sanders' record by 3 rushing touchdowns. All right, receiving wise, Uzama, 1,175 with 18 touchdowns. Freeman, 1,141 with 12 touchdowns. We actually did pass the ball around a lot more. It doesn't look like it, but 276 by Okafor with 2 touchdowns. 259 for Veal with 1 touchdown. Westerman even had over 100 yards. He had 172 yards. It's awesome for him. Vahosic, 134 yards and a touchdown. Umenyiora, measly 86 yards, but he made up for it with the 1,876 yards rushing. Maladano barely went in, but still got 12 yards receiving, and even the fullback got 2 catches for 8 yards. Defensively, Baggett, 77 tackles, 14 for a loss, 3 sacks, 4 interceptions. Kitchens was 7 tackles, 9 for a loss, half a sack, 1 interception. I really thought he was going to do better this season. He did not do much. Leading tackler was West. Griffin was right behind him with 8. Sun was right behind him with 7.5. So honestly, our D-line looked pretty good. We didn't go after the quarterback all that much this year, whereas we went at him a lot more last year, and it really hurt us against USC. So I'm gonna keep up with the trying to kind of stay back, the bend but don't break philosophy. Interceptions, we did nothing with interceptions. 4 by Baggett, 3 by Pollard, 2 by Rashid. Now, we had a lot of people get interceptions, but we didn't have all that many interceptions compared to other years. 2 by Lobato, 2 by Carruthers, Dorsey, 2, Jeffcoat, 1, 1, lots of 1s. All right, so our defense looked good, not great. Fritz, 8 of 8, 52 was his longest. He had a 50 last game. 81 of 82 for extra points. Not bad, especially for a freshman. And he was barely asked to go in and kick a field goal, and when he was, it was a far one. Kick returners, punt returners, we sucked. We just absolutely sucked when it came to kick returning and punt returning. All right, guys, so the playoffs gonna be next. Gonna be interesting. You know what? Screw it. Let's see who we're gonna play. We're already in it. We're in it. Let's go. Let's see who we're gonna play. You guys know I'm not gonna take the Alabama job or the Oklahoma job, even though I should, and it would be kind of cool. Wow, I just kind of stuttered there. George West is so close to transferring. I need him to stay. He will help us out so much next year. We're going to play Texas. All right, not too worried about that game. Let's see who won in the playoffs. Let's kind of check out this playoff bracket one more time. All right, so it's going to be Fresno State versus Utah. Kansas State versus Oregon. Oh, if we can play Kansas State for the national championship again, that would be great. We beat the dog crap out of them last time. Miami versus SMU, and Texas versus Kennesaw State. So we got to get to the national championship, but if Oregon can lose, whoever the heck we play, I think we'll beat. All right, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. This has been an interesting season.